Kimanyi mbu osobola okukola ebintu ebitonotono bwe biti nga si bingi nnyo ne bikuyamba eradicatinga infections, bad discharge, bad odor. This video is for ladies. If you're not a lady, scroll up. Yes, scroll up. So that is the reason why you need to follow my YouTube channel so that ofuna details unfiltered. Your big sister there on YouTube, me telling people things they can do. What pineapples help. Obadomani omnyoche gukola, obadomani cloves, obadomani fenugreek seeds, flax seeds, obadomani castor oil. Just tap in the bio. Link mweriao. Ugendula be video yona. Since I'm the person who never minds my business, yes, it's clocking to 2025 and I said we are not going to 2025 with infections. That's why you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel and you're going to get to know things you can eat. Ebintu byosobola okulya ne bikuyamba okubanga wansi tewavaayo bad odor. Ebintu byosobola okukozesa ne bikuyamba nga infections z'amaanyi. Ebintu byosobola okubanga okozesa steaminga sometimes ziri in your locality. I'm going to teach you omunyo gukuyambako kuchi okuranta infections, cloves, fennel seeds, fenugreek seeds. So you what? So ensonga lwaki olina okugenda no clicking link mu bio, no following. Then when you follow, I'll upload the video when I hit the target I want of followers. I'll be uploading the video tonight. Bichi byosobola okukozesa ne wewala bad odor, bichi byosobola okukozesa nolekera okuvaamu bad discharge, bichi byosobola okukozesa nolekera okubanga ofuna infections on and off. I'm doing a 100 days campaign to help ladies balekera okusuffering on and off infections, bad discharge, hectic and painful cramps. We're not going to be saying on my YouTube channel. So subscribe, tap and subscribe, and then I'm going to upload videos okakasibwe era oyambibwe bulungi nnyo okozesa natural remedies, how you have to keep your hygiene clean and down there smelling like yeah. So hello, how are we doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about so many enticing things that are going to keep you giggling around. But let's start with how to keep down there with a good odor. Yes, I promised I'll be sharing different things concerning feminine hygiene, menstrual cycle, everything. I'll be giving it to you unfiltered and so well. But then I said, okay, let me start with the vital things that make people uncomfortable. We are going to talk about infections. I know most of you are following me because you want to know more about infections. But how about we start with the odor? Yes, I told you about the importance of why you should keep your hygiene in check, but now I want to tell you what things you can eat that have probiotics without using maybe probiotic supplements in case you don't have the money. Things you can eat and they're going to help you with a good odor in your vagina. Let's talk about leafy greens, green tea, simple things we can be using at our home. Mangoes, yes, mangoes. Garlic has antibacterial. You know, in my culture, they tell us to get akatunguru, ukasiweka kauzi wawe na infections, then you insert inside, then pull it out in the morning. I know most of you have heard about that. In case you're from my culture, if you haven't, it's one of the things we use as a remedy to help with infections. You get an onion, get a string, tie it or rotate it around the onion, then push in your vagina, not at a very depthy length. Then in the morning, pull it away. You always get a good sensation. So how about you incorporate garlic and onions in your diet? I was telling you about how you can get onion peelings and put them in water and drink the warm water, how it's going to help so much with. So I was still talking about the leafy greens. You can get collard or something like that. Spinach. Those are also good with pH, and also they are anti-inflammatory, they have antioxidants, and they are also rich in fiber. Then I talked about berries. So we have russet berries, strawberries, blueberries. They are so good. Then the common ones you can access, especially when you're in Uganda, sweet potatoes. So you can also use sweet potatoes. They help so much with your vaginal odor. Water, H2O. The day you realize how much water has Very, very good importance. Kumbiri go your skin, your organs inside your vagina. You're going to take enough water, darling. You're going to take enough water, and it's going to help you so much with keeping your pH balance there, giving you a very vibrant, good odor. And twogele ku citrus fruit, things like oranges, things like what has citrus, whatever has citrus, oranges, what else I'm forgetting, but also that helps with your pH down there, so, and your odor. So what is that? Pineapples. Oh my god, pineapples in Uganda are extremely cheap, and even women use it to spice up their when they're going to have sex. I think you've heard about that. When you get your pineapple, then squeeze oranges on top of that, then eat before you go for your sexual intercourse. It helps with your odor. What a nanansi, gisare, consider orange juice, then ori. I think our parents and our ancestors have been doing those things for long. So if you didn't know about pineapple, that's why you're following my YouTube channel, because I get it for you. We are talking about the hygiene, and there are so many debates around this steaming. Do you need to have to do this steaming? What are the do's and don'ts? I think I'll give it a detailed explanation tomorrow, but today I wanted to dwell so much on good odor, things you can do for good odor. Do not forget to steam. That I'll tell you more about it, especially after your periods, with warm water. The vaginal lips are as soft as your lips. You know how much you first make your water cooler before drinking it? That's how you should use warm water to steam down there. So we shall talk about that more later. But don't forget, get pineapples, get oranges, get grapes, get yogurt, white yogurt. Yogurt also helps with the infections. I do not eat yogurt, but I have other substitutes I use for my pH and for not having infections on and off. So if I tell you get yogurt, you buy a small tin. Eat yogurt once in a while, lady. You need it for infections. You need it. The vagina has its bacteria. But what causes it? So I'll talk about also douching in details. I have so much to say, so I keep it. But I'm going to chop these videos so that I have something in detail about everything I said. I'll go into details about oranges and pineapple when you're going to have sex. Yes, why they say that oranges and pineapples help you with having good odor. I'll give you all that. But in case you didn't know, buy your orange, cut it, squeeze an orange. Buy your pineapple, cut it, squeeze your orange, and eat. You'll thank me later. Yes. Cloves, fennel seeds, fenugreek, flax seeds. You do not have castor oil and you're a woman. I'm not going to understand that. We need castor oil for anti-inflammatory, balancing pH, bacterial infection. So I promised a detailed thing about pineapples. Let me talk about it shortly. You get your pineapples, cut them, then spread orange juice around them, on top of them, and eat. It's also going to be very vital, especially when you have a nawe that is so near. But in details, you should resume or put it into consideration to be eating pineapples at least once in a while, yogurt once in a while, berries once in a while. Aren't you tired, mommy, of walking around with the infection cannula all over and all over again? And there are things that I'm going to tell you in hospital, that proper hygiene is the basic, so that you do not frequent yourself in the clinic. Yes, proper hygiene. I also want us to debate about how often should you change your knickers. Do you know that people use knickers to determine their weight loss? They have their knickers since 2020 and they're still using them. So you should need to change your knickers. Buy salt, sea salt. Soak your knickers once in a while. Let your knickers be under the sun. But the problem is that we are renting. We are no longer in that generation where you can spread your knickers in your compound. Most of the people are still renting. So you can just get and substitute it with getting salt, lukewarm water. Soak your knickers after washing them at least once a month. Soak those damn knickers. Do not wear tight clothes. Tight clothes are also going to really speed up. They're like a catalyst when it comes to bad odor. Let me tell you, one person can move past you and you say, ouch, is that fish, darling? So that's why I'm your big sister on YouTube, to tell you what to do so that you do not go through those things, the embarrassments. We do not want that in 2025. So we are erasing infections before we go to 2025. Tune in tomorrow. I'll be talking about steaming in details. What herbs